because I'm writing a group here, and Rebazar mentioned it just recently too. Again, old or new generation. So again, we have all this traditional nonsense that's been going on for who knows how long. And it looks really good to the personal self, doesn't it? You know, I grew up in the United States, and we have that knucklehead event every year called 4th of July, where people set off fireworks, blow up bombs, and this is all because of their fake freedom from wars in the past that they fought and died for. Okay, so now they want to continually pollute and poison the air because they think it's a good thing, because of their emotional instability to keep, creating this hype over baloney. And so look at all the traditional nonsense, and what people don't see is all the taplining because of it. But yet they still succumb to it. They still keep doing it, don't they? Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, like I said, whatever, Easter, okay, let's raise the dead, let's get Jesus back here. Where in the hell is he? We don't care if he's dead or not, just bring his bones, his robe, his whatever, let's just, bring something around that, we can look to, his coffin, whatever, the rock that he moved. See, it's all nonsense. All of it is nonsense. And do you want to keep being a part of it? Because, we have this tradition here, etc. It's all nonsense. It's all taplining. And if that's what you like, go for it. I don't consider it at all. And the holidays and all that stuff, it's a holiday. There's no such thing. It's the isness now. It's awareness. Now you've went through these things and you've agreed to them for the longest time. I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying, is that what you really want? Or do you want to be all aware? And so through this nonsense process, I would be creative and, consider something else besides just going along with the old stuff all the time. Something else that makes more sense and along the lines of the natural environment, etc. But again, it's a choice. And people wonder why they're stuck, they're sick or whatever, but they're going to do it till their last dying day, aren't they? And in this article, I'm basically, the first example is the 4th of July. And in Huntington Beach there, when they let off all the fireworks off the pier, there's a cloud of smoke as big as Mount Olympus that travels over the city that's all poison. Boy, does that make sense? Celebrating fake freedom with poison. Yeah, very real. This is what unaware people do. And who will step up and say something else? Now, as I write this, a lot of people are going to be upset because they want to let their bombs off on 4th of July, celebrating the war that took place for them to get their fake freedom. Wow, that makes sense, doesn't it? So again, it's choice, isn't it? So do we want to keep doing the same things that have ruined our lives in the past? Or do we want to bring about something new and wonderful that makes sense with the all-natural environment? See? Well, you have all those options. So yes, now you become more multidimensional and more aware. And again, like I said, you have a lot to do and a lot to deal with. Me too. So I've stepped up. Hey, I decided all of creation to handle this whole nonsense. And again, Bizarre showed me a giant walnut, half his size, and he didn't say anything. He just showed it to me. And it's like the old saying, that's a hard nut to crack. Yeah, it is. It's like nuts. It's like if you see the Mission Impossible movies with, Tom Cruise, which are a lot of fun. I've watched those many times. And yes, it's exactly that. But you're not going to know if it's impossible unless you decide to do it. But most people will consider, that's impossible, it can't be done. These are guys know what they're doing. The bad guys know what they're doing, and no, we can't do anything. But there are ways to do it to bring around to where they're shown eventually. They have to come face to face with what they're doing. At first, they don't see it. They just think that, we can do this, we can do whatever we want. That's how the elites think. But eventually, when it comes face to face, and you weren't here, or maybe you were here when Jeremy was sharing his experience, the elites right now are putting a lot of their valuables, hiding them away. And why are they doing that? Because they see the storm coming, and in Jeremy's experience, and who is the storm? We are the new storm. And what are they afraid of? They're afraid of us. That we will, wake up a lot of people to see them, so they're hiding their stuff because they're the most afraid. And they are the fear mongers that created all the fear. So you're getting all these viewpoints, but through all of it, what makes sense? Sun shining, awareness. Just like seeing the sky with the sun, and it's all out there, all the atmosphere, all the whatever, everywhere. It's awareness. The air you breathe, it's awareness. It's the isness. This defines it the best. So, yes, you're gaining a lot of experience, just like you did when you were in the military. That's a little point, but this is the bigger side of it. And yes, it takes a lot to keep facing it, to continue to face it, and to, no matter what happens, that you can make something out of it to where it's okay. We're all okay, you see? And especially us here, we all want to be okay, as long as we're stepping up. I remember a year or two ago that, again, Kevin had an experience with one of the new friends, I won't mention who it is, that was a trader, was going to be a trader. And so I called up Kevin after his experience, shared it, and I, went over that, and I said, just let it be. This person is still here, not in this group, but some other ones, and has far out experiences with the real guys and real are. So just let it be. And so again, all these things that are being shown to us, but number one is awareness. Yes, the isness, awareness. Everything comes from that. And so we're just going through the experience. And so it's ongoing.